ADOS, proud sponsors of ADOS Addicted to Fishing.
I'm Nicky, and since I could hold a handline, I have been addicted to fishing. Whether it's stray lining for snapper, jigging for kingfish, dropping deep for harpooker, or jumping in and going spearfishing, I love it all. Join me each week as I road trip around the country, travelling to both New Zealand's most iconic fishing destinations and stepping off the beaten track to show just how good Kiwi fishing really is. Whether it's a girls' trip, fishing with a local, or riding solo, I am on a constant quest to satisfy my insatiable fishing addiction. Welcome to ADOS Addicted to Fishing this week. We're on the move thanks to our friends at Travel & Co and Qantas. So sit back and relax as we take you international. Welcome to ADOS Addicted to Fishing this week. We're off on a fishing adventure over the ditch. Australia, here we come. We're on our way to Western Australia, flying to Perth and then on to Learmonth. We've just done our flight from Auckland to Melbourne, then Melbourne to Perth. Now we're jumping on another Qantas flight and we're heading over to Learmonth. Fishing tomorrow, cannot wait. The anticipation builds as we get closer and closer to Exmouth, a fishing destination that is highly regarded as the holy grail of fishing. I'm meeting a local fishing legend, Hayley, at the Exmouth Escape Resort, where our mates from Sports Marine Boat Centre from Bunbury have delivered us an extreme boat ready for us to use.
Hey Nick, welcome to Exmouth.
Thank you. So good to be back here.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, really good. I reckon it's a bit windy today, sort of 25, 30 knots. What do you do when it's windy?
Well, yes, it is a little bit windy for fishing today, so I thought we might go out on a bit of an adventure and I'll show you some of Exmouth's great spots.
Cool, let's do it,
All right, let's go.
Man, it's hot, it's like 39 degrees over here.
Oh yeah, this is cool for us.
Is it?
Yeah, we often summers get well over 40s for weeks at a time.
My deodorant is working overtime. And the flies, oh my gosh, they're so intrusive.
They are.
They're pretty happy to see me come back.
Australian outback flies. I got into fishing just over 4 years ago now when I met my partner Lee up here in Exmouth, and it was always a little bit tricky in the beginning because I have a bit of a history of getting chronically seasick. But I just saw his photos and how amazing this place was, and I really wanted to find something to be able to push through that so I could enjoy it as well. And I stumbled across some really good seasick tablets that are compounded here in Australia, and it's pretty much changed my life. So Lee and I, we've got 2 boats now. We've got a little plate boat and we've also got a fiberglass boat, which is a little bit more comfortable for blue marlin season now when we're going far offshore. And we go out every weekend and every waking hour possible when we're not at work.
Australia has such weird names for places, like Uluru, Mooloolaba, Coolangatta.
You really think?
It's weird.
What about New Zealand?
We're normal.
You have swear words in yours.
No, they're not really swear words.
Like whakapapa?
Yeah, that's a place. That's a place.
When I caught my first marlin, I think it was March. I'd probably known Lee for a couple of months, and he's always had a massive passion for bill fishing. Loves all fishing, but that's his main focus. So we went out, and the first day I ever went bill fishing with him, we went 4 from 7 on little blacks, and I managed to I wound in 2, I think, and just got to experience what it was all about, and I thought it was the best thing I'd probably ever done in my life. And the next time I think I got about a 40-kilo sailfish, and I was just hooked straight away. It was the adrenaline of it all and never knowing what's going to come up in the spread, and I really liked the teamwork aspect of marlin fishing.
So what's so special about Turquoise Bay?
So this is probably one of our main snorkel spots that most of our tourists go and visit because it's accessible just from the beach. And if you get a really good day, you start off the tip of the bay and there's a drift snorkel you can do, and you end up into the main bay. There's snapper, little spangled emperor that just swim around you, and there's lots of sea life here to see. Pretty pristine water.
Turquoise Bay is part of the Ningaloo Marine Park, so you can look but you can't touch. Here you can snorkel with more than 500 different fish, big turtles and bright colourful coral.
I'm looking forward to fishing with you tomorrow. I think we're going to have a bit of fun.
I'm really excited.
Yeah. Australia and New Zealand working side by side.
I know. We're going to have to come together as a team.
We will.
Australia is still the best though.
We're going to have to edit that one out. Nah, Australia's pretty good. I do quite enjoy being on Australian soil.
Yeah.
But you'll have to come to New Zealand and fish with me.
I'm really keen to. I want you to take me for a sortie fish.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's on my bucket list. So
I'd love to see you railed against the side of my boat with a swordfish on the end. All right, well, I'm already in love with Turquoise Bay. I'm absolutely kicking myself for not bringing my bikini or the snorkeling gear, but I reckon we go to the next place. What have you got next for me?
I reckon we might go check out Yardie Creek next.
Okay.
Have a look at the gorges and the creek that meets the ocean.
Awesome, and we got dinner at Whalers tonight.
Oh, cocktails.
Cocktails.
Can't wait.
This is the ultimate girls trip.
I know, isn't it?
Yeah, or probably boys trip or any kind of trip really, but we're lucky that we're here.
Exactly. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Who said that fish don't enjoy a balanced diet? Watermelon, anyone? It's crazy to see the spangled emperor fish come in so close to us. If only we were allowed to fish here. After the break, we get stuck into some real Exmouth fishing. Here we are travelling Qantas to Exmouth in Western Australia. Exmouth is a small resort town on Western Australia's northwest cape. It's a gateway to nearby Ningaloo Marine Park with its coral reefs, colourful fish and migratory whale sharks.
We've got one, we've got a kangaroo.
Yeah.
I thought for a moment here that kangaroos were like unicorns and that they weren't actually real, but it turns out they're real. We've got one over here.
We've got two here.
Yeah, we've got two.
Yep. Just gonna see if we can give these kangaroos a drink of water.
We're gonna try and hydrate them. They look severely dehydrated.
Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Oh, are you thirsty?
Just around the corner from where Hayley lives, here in Exmouth, and we're here with a beautiful wild kangaroo. Hayley shared with me that they come here and people feed them water. I'm so glad that we had some water and a little container of watermelon to feed him. He's beautiful.
Yeah, he looks very thirsty. I wonder when his last drink was.
Yeah.
We're just arriving at our next stop, Yardie Creek. It's just at the end of the national park up here.
Yardie Creek.
Yeah, we're
Here
gonna
we
go check it out and have a look at the gorge. Get a good view from the top if we just go for a little 5-minute hike up there.
Okay.
Yardie Creek is part of the Cape Range National Park. The creek flows between spectacular sheer cliffs and provides bushwalks where you can see rare native animals. You can book a 1-hour boat cruise along the protected waters, or you can walk through and see the deep blue water that meets the red limestone cliffs. And don't be surprised if you come across red kangaroos or even wallabies. Before we have our dinner at Whalers Restaurant, we drive up to the Ningaloo Lighthouse, where we can see down along the coast where the range meets the reef.
We're very lucky because Sports Marine and WA have hooked us up with an extreme boat for us to use tomorrow.
Oh, awesome. I've never been in an extreme before.
Yeah, they're magnificent boats. They're beautiful workmanship and they're just absolutely incredible. There's a good reason why they called it extreme.
Yeah, right.
I've got a 795 in New Zealand and I love it.
Nice.
Yeah, they definitely pull fish. So
Good fishing platform.
very, very good for fishing. The owners of extreme boats actually fish themselves, and everyone there is obsessed with fishing, so they really do understand what it takes to make a good boat. So
That's what you want.
so what's the plan for tomorrow?
So I'm thinking we get up nice and early.
Shall I meet you down at the boat ramp?
I reckon.
Yep, okay.
Nice and early. We've got a tide change in the morning, so we generally like to get out there for that.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll head out just a couple of K offshore to where we normally catch our little blacks, and yeah, get the gear in, run some of your red gill lures, and see what we can find out there.
So what sort of hook rigs do you run?
Generally for our little blacks inshore, they can be, as small as 10 kilo, average 20 to 30.
I hope you said 10 kilo fish. I would actually love to catch a 10 kilo marlin, because that would be like this big.
And they're good fun, they're feisty little things.
The smaller they are, the feistier they are, really, sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we generally run the light gauge hooks for them just so we get the better hookup rate, and we've got wire in our hook rig just because we've got some toothy little critters that could potentially cut our hooks off, which we don't want. So we'll give that a go with your lures and see what happens.
Now, I've just ordered us the seafood platter from here.
You haven't?
Yeah, apparently it's incredible. I've heard that it comes, it's massive, so we'll get that soon and have an ice cold drink and do our prayer to the fishing gods for tomorrow. So
We will. Good vibes, good vibes.
Good vibes. Definitely good
Sounds
vibes.
good.
We launch our Extreme 645 boat, and we only have to wait a matter of minutes before we're outside the Ningaloo Reef, where we're able to put our red gills in the water.
Man, it's so good to be back in Exmouth.
Oh, imagine.
It's been about 3 years since we came over. I came over with some good friends, Louise and Candice, and we did a girls' trip.
Oh, awesome. What did you guys catch?
Oh, it's going to be pretty hard to beat that trip. We got a grand slam. We ended up getting 9 billfish in 3 days.
Wow.
And on the last day, we got 5 of them, and it was a striped marlin, a sailfish, and black marlin.
Yeah, right.
On the last day. It was pretty magic. We've just hit the 140 and the water looks nice and blue.
Doesn't it? Yep, this is where we've been catching the fish the last few weeks, and water's good. We've got some birds and bait, so we're going to put the lures in and see what we can raise up.
Yeah.
We've got Nicky's red gill lures here, and we've just rigged them up for Exmouth. We've got some wire in them because we've got some teethy critters like wahoo and mackerel around, so we don't want to be losing any hook rigs. We've got some 200-pound leader on them and nice light gauge hooks which we use for our inshore little blacks and sails. So we're going to get these out and give them a go and see how they go in WA. Yeah, so today we're going to run a daisy chain. It's just a series of lures. We're going to run it in a bit shorter, and hopefully we'll get some hotter of the fish coming up on this one, and it gets them a bit excited, and then generally get a better hookup rate when they drop back and eat one of your lures.
Now, for those of you at home that don't understand what a daisy chain is, it's 4 lures on a string with no hooks. You're probably thinking, why on earth would you not have hooks? But like Hayley just shared, it gets the fish coming in really excited, and the more lures that we can have out there, the more chance. Exactly. Yeah. So.
Alrighty, so we're hooked up at the moment. We just had a bit of a hit on the shotty. Hasn't jumped, so we're not 100% sure on what Nicky's hooked up to at the moment, but it's not far away, so we're just going to try and sneak up on the fish with as little pressure as possible. I think it's a dolphin fish. Oh well, the action's begun for the day. Yep.
Woo! We're on the board.
I know, first fish of the day.
Yeah, this little Lumo, we're responsible for a few fish.
I know, hasn't it?
Time. Now, I reckon we take this one because we don't have dinner planned tonight.
No.
And he's got a bit of blood happening there, so yeah, let's take him and enjoy him for dinner. Make a salad and
nice fresh mahi.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Yeah.
And then let's get the lures back out there.
Yes, definitely.
Woohoo! Okay.
Tackle tips and tactics, brought to you by Smart Marine.
Fusion Stereo Active. Designed and engineered in New Zealand, crystal clear sounds, absolutely awesome for on the boat. Has a unique puck mounting system on the bottom, so you can put the other part to this on your boat, maybe up near the dashboard, on your supboard, on your jet ski, on your kayak, and you can be cruising around with a fully water-resistant portable stereo. You can literally jump in the water with this and go swimming and have a party under the water. Pretty cool little things, these. Thanks, Fusion.
For all your fishing needs, head on down to your local Smart Marine store. Just after the break, we see some insane aerial displays from Black Marlin.
Oh, look at this, Nicky.
Oh, this is amazing.
Look at his colour.
This week we're here fishing Exmouth in Western Australia. We've borrowed an extreme boat and I've just hit the water with fellow addicted fisher Hayley Dellar. And we've just started getting into some of the Exmouth resident fish. We've already nailed a delicious mahi-mahi. We reset our lures and bam! Those red gills seem to get eaten as soon as they hit the water.
Wow, we were only just setting the gear again, and then boom, Black Marlin comes in and smashes the Lumo.
We didn't even have the teaser back in, did we?
No,
we were just feeding it back.
Still putting it in. Woo!
A bit bumpy.
The last few episodes that we filmed back home, I've actually put other people onto fish, so
Yeah.
it feels really, it's quite a special moment for me to be back on the rod and to have another female on the leader is
Definitely.
quite unique for me right now. It's really cool.
Did you get a good look at him?
Yeah, he's not big, but he's definitely a black.
Oh, there he is. All right, let's just, don't know if he's hooked properly, so just
Yeah.
take it easy.
Okay, don't worry about the stick. You just do what you need to do, honey.
You just walk back, look at this leader and just pitch him in. Look at this little fella.
Look at him!
Oh, look at this, Nicky.
Oh, this is amazing.
Look at his colour.
He is just beautiful.
Pull it up.
Woohoo! Thanks, mate. Off you go.
First marlin for the day.
Yeah!
Wow. Let's get that gear. Let's get it again. It's not even lunchtime.
I know. Come on, Lumo. Get back to work. Woo! Okay, so that was finally your flying fish lure.
I know. I knew it was going to get a bite today.
Oh, man.
You reckon this one's a bit bigger?
I think it might be a little bit bigger. It's this fish, we saw it come and take, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was cool.
Put on a good show.
He did. This Ningaloo reef that you have here is pretty special.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
You never know what's going to happen.
you never know. Just spoke to our mates on Peak Sports Fishing, Eddie Lawler, and they have got 2 black marlin on fly today. They do some incredible stuff at Peak
Oh.
Sports Fishing.
Don't they?
If you want a trip of a lifetime, you want to go with Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie's definitely a pretty good skipper up here. He's world renowned.
Yeah, he is world renowned.
Yeah. And he fishes his heart out.
He does. I've actually never fished with those sorts of hooks before. I've never actually been a fan of them.
Yep.
And the reason being is because in New Zealand, I've just heard so many horror stories of
Yeah.
fish being lost
Yeah, definitely.
due to these snapper hooks that they're using on marlin. But I mean, in Australia where you get 30 kilo black marlin, I mean, they're perfect, really.
Oh, yeah. We want to use just enough drag to be able to catch the fish, no more.
Here's the top shot.
Let's get this fella.
Let's get him. I'm ready to dump it.
I'm going to have to rough on this fish. There we go. It's better. That's better.
We got him! Well done!
Nice fish.
Exmouth has definitely put it on for us today. I think we're going to head in shortly, but man, mahi mahi to Lake Marlin.
Oh, I know. And
This place is incredible. I love it. Let's get this one back in the water.
1, 2,
2, 3. Oh,
well done.
woo. Oh my goodness.
What a day.
That is what teamwork looks like. That was amazing.
It was.
Well, look, thank you very much for tuning in to ADOS Addicted to Fishing this week. Exmouth, I want to move here. I love it. I'm moving in with you, Hayley.
We want you to move here.
Yes, I would love to move here. Thank you for coming out with us.
Thank
It has
you.
been such an amazing day. I'm definitely ready for a drink.
Yes, I think we've earned a one.
We've earned a fun. All right. Whew. Let's go.
A huge thank you to Sports Marine Boat Centre in Bunbury for arranging the extreme boat for us. When we come to Exmouth, we choose to stay at the Exmouth Escape Resort and we eat at Whalers Restaurant. And we trust Qantas to get us to Western Australia and home again safely. And if you would like to book on a hosted trip to Exmouth and come fishing and exploring with me, book now through our mates at Travel & Co. Gear, Care and Catch, brought to you by Trade Zone.
So here we are at Trade Zone in Pukekohe. I'm keen to get my hands on some CRC degreaser, so I'm going to go in and see Evan and the team. Hey Evan, how are you?
Morning, Nicky. How are you?
Yeah, good thanks. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Hey, I'm just here to get some CRC X-Off degreaser. I've put grease everywhere on my trailer and I want to take a bit off safely. What have you got that might be able to...
Probably your best one is the degreaser parts cleaner.
Okay.
That'll eat through the grease.
Great.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And it's safe to use, solvent
It
free?
is. It's good on your hands and yeah, we'll strip the grease off and good for the environment by being biodegradable.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's exactly what I need.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And it's extra heavy duty as well.
Yeah, so it'll rip through it good.
Great. Okay, I'll take one of those, thanks.
For all your engineering needs, head in store or order online at www.tradezone.co.nz. Check out our YouTube page for tips, tricks, and entire episodes of every season. And like us on Facebook to keep up to date with competitions and all your fishing news. ADOS Addicted to Fishing is proud to be with Extreme Boats, powered by Honda Marine. We tow it around in our custom-built cam trailer on the back of our Ford Ranger. Smart Marine supply us with our Shimano tackle, and we find the best fishing spots with our Furuno. We maintain our gear using Ting tools and clean up using Bosch hot water products, supplied by our local Chester's Plumbing store. We keep up to date thanks to New Zealand Fishing News magazine, and it all sticks together thanks to ADOS.